All right, welcome. Hi again from my channel. Uh, Tonight we're gonna be checking out the all-new Viltrox 13mm ultrawide. I just got it from Henry's Camera, which is from here in the Philippines. So let's unbox this thing together. All right. So I'll be testing it out together with my XS10, which you can see right here. My Fuji XS10. Yep. And so I bought. It's the Viltrox autofocus 13mm 1.4 is a prime lens, ultra-wide prime lens by Viltrox. I think this is their fourth lens after the 23. Is it a 33 and a 56? 33, 56. I think they also have an 85. So this would be their fifth lens and newest lens, and it just came out maybe a month or two or three ago. So I saw from the reviews that this go for around like $400 or $450 US. But here I was able to get it for 17,500 Philippine pesos, which comes out to around 350, 340, 330, somewhere there. So let's check it out. Let's take it out of the box. So actually the sales lady actually opened this to check out the warranty and stuff, to take note of it for the receipt. But I wasn't able to check it out at the store. And it only comes with a 3-month warranty. But I did see that it has a 67mm thread for filters, and I got a hawk protector 67mm because I don't want the UV because it makes it too dark, and I think I'm gonna use this for videos also, especially here indoors, so I don't want it dark. So I just want the protection from dust and scratches that this provides. Alright, so it comes with this bag that I don't know what's for, because I don't know if anyone really uses it. You can comment down on you can write down in the comments if you have a use for that bag and how you use it. Alright, so inside is this one, protective foam, and here's the lens. Just put that over there. Let's put all these over there. Wait, let me clean up. Wow. Almost had a catastrophe there. It's not an expensive lens, but it is a very heavy lens. I bet this is heavier than the XS10 without this lens. So I have the Fuji XF 23mm f2 on this one. Let's check it out. Let's see how much they both weigh. So the XS10 weight. The XS10 weighs 465 grams. Maybe pretty close. While this Viltrox AF 13mm weight 420. Okay, so this is a bit lighter still than the camera. But let's try it on. All right. Oh, twice already. My gosh. Am I nervous? Talking to a camera? Maybe. I'm not sure. Alright. Fits in very well. This is my first time to try a non-Fuji lens with my Fuji camera. So here's how it looks. Sweet. That would make it pretty front heavy. Nothing too bad though. Still should weigh under a kilo. All in all. There's this hood lens. It's plastic, but it's very nice plastic. And it even has like a metallic feel outside. Yeah, definitely plastic. And here's the lens. Alright, so it's got a metal build with a plastic focus ring. This one's metal though. The aperture ring is metal. If you want to see it, it's over there. Can you see that? There you go. So let me try to let you listen to me. Can you hear that? I'm turning the aperture ring from 16 all the way down to 1.4. So there's like 3 clicks before you reach the next stop. Every third of a stop. Nothing heavy. Nothing. It's not hard to turn, but it is substantial that you won't miss it. The focus ring is very smooth. And feels a bit weighted, so you'll definitely get it right. All in all, it's very, very solid feeling and solid looking. I love the way it looks. It looks very nice on this camera, and I believe it would look a bit more balanced than a bigger one like the X-T4, X-T3 and other Fuji cameras. So it's got as I said, it has a 67mm diameter for the this one. STM ASPH-ED-IF. I guess that's what they treated it with, but I'm not so sure what all of those mean. STM must be the step motor. ASPH, I'm not so sure. ED is like the coating. IF. And the minimum focus distance is 0.22 meters, 22 centimeters. That's 0.73 feet. So that's about, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 9 inches, thereabouts. So I wonder how close we can focus on this one. Let's put it at 1.4 and take a picture of our mouse. Nope. Nope. I don't focus on that. So that was the focusing distance minimum. All right. It feels good in hand, and I like it very much. And I'm excited to use it for landscape photography. I'm gonna head to. I wish I had this when I went to America or the US last month, but this month, I mean, early this month. And Next month I might go to Australia. I'm sad I can't go to New Zealand. I want to visit Queenstown, and the reason I really got into just now landscape photography, or wanting to get into landscape photography, is because of Queenstown in New Zealand. But I might be heading to Adelaide and Sydney, and I'll just try out what I can do with this lens there. I'll just bring this one and maybe the 23 and a 50 millimeter and see how it goes. So, and I heard that the video for this one is really nice, because I was looking to get the Fuji XF 10 to 24 millimeter to use for my landscape photography hobby. But I saw this one, and it goes for a bit less, like $100 less compared to how much the 10 to 24 millimeter is selling for here in the Philippines. And looking at the reviews, 13 mm is well wide enough for me. I mean, of course, the 10 would be much wider, but 13 is, for me, is plenty wide enough. And actually, this one, I'm using a D3400 with a Tokina 11 to 16 mm. And right now, this distance I'm using is the 13. So I guess if I put this over there, I'll get the same thing. The same framing. Same degree of framing. So I'm excited to use this. And I heard that the stepping motor for this one is dead silent. You don't hear it at all. And so it's great to shoot videos on, which this can do 4K. So, and the color accuracy is pretty good. I reviewed that the chromatic aberration is pretty good as well. As they said, this is like the best Viltrox lens for Fuji that they have made, and that of all the Fuji lenses at this range, at this around 13 millimeter, this was the best. So let's see about that. If things don't go so well, then I guess I'll just have to buy the 10 to 24. But I don't know. There's something about brand new, and something about primes. I mean, once I got into primes, it's just so easy. You don't have to think about zooming to this or zooming to that. What would be the best? You work with what you got, and it makes it much simpler, especially for me, a beginner at this. So all I have to worry about is the aperture, the speed, and the ISO and shutter speed. That's it. For my framing, the lighting, of course, but makes it much simpler. So there, I guess that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one, or maybe I'll do a follow-up on this one if you want. And I might post, if you want some follow-up on this, I can do videos that I'll make on this camera, and some test shots, test pictures. If you'd like that, sound off on the comments below and let me know. All right, thank you. Subscribe and like. It would really, really help me out, and I'd really appreciate it. For tonight, that's all. See ya.